What's up, everyone? Welcome to BCM, home and a safe bet. This is Michael, and it's been a while, but I'm back. Please remember to jab that like, share, and subscribe. Check out our Patreon page to become a Patreon family member, where you will receive some cool perks. Want some merch? We've got t-shirts, the baseball caps, the phone covers, from boxing to crypto, and everything in between. So head on over to In Stock Shop to find something you like. You can find the link below. Stick around to the end to see what the experts have to say, but first, I'll break down what I think. Happy New Year to my friends, and welcome back if you're watching this in 2022. Right off the bat, we have an exciting matchup, or at least we hope we do. I'll either be watching it thinking, or j'ai besoin de chier. Both fighters in this bout will know what I just said in French. The rest of you can Google it. Tony Yoka takes on Martin Bakole in January 2022 on Saturday the 15th, and once again it will be taking place in Yoka's backyard in France. The two were originally scheduled to fight before a change of opponent and insertion of Carlos Takam, until an injury forced Takam out, which led to reintroducing Bakole back into the mix. Anyway,
game on! Game on!
Tony La Conquête Yoka will come into this fight with some reasonable names on his resume, but many critics will point out that Martin Bakole is a very real and live threat to Yoka, and perhaps his best opponent yet. In a way, this is kind of accurate in the sense that 4 out of the last of 5 Yoka's opponents have been over 30 years of age and or at advanced stages of their careers, with only one, his last opponent Peter Milas, being younger than Yoka. The Croatian Milas was on a 15-fight winning streak before he ran into Yoka and was stopped literally on the bell at the end of the 7th round when the referee called it quits for the Croat. But Milas doesn't have much to boast about on his resume and was not a major threat to the former Olympian. Yoka's more mature conquests include fighters like Jako, Hammer, Duhapua, Valish, and Dimitrenko, and I'll even throw in David Allen. All familiar names and dangerous in their own right, but fighters past their primes or never really at the tippity top of the elite level, to be fair. The last time I covered Tony Yoka, he had just resolved his visa troubles, and I haven't come across any news that this has changed. If you've heard something, please leave a comment. But I'm hoping that, should he get through this fight with Bakole, we will see Yoka have a professional fight in someone else's backyard. Up till now, it's been very convenient for Yoka fighting in France with all that hometown support, so to see him fight in hostile territory as a pro will be a great test for him. Technically, Yoka is sound, agile, great movement, works behind measured and thoughtful punching, always looking to set something up and creating gaps in his opponent's defense, equally distributing punches to the head and body. Now, with the 11 pro bouts under his belt, 9 KOs with no losses or draws, and at 29 years of age, I think 2022 will be crucial for him. And if he can stay busy and squeeze himself somewhere in the top 10 heavyweights, he could set up a title shot sometime in 2023-24. Or if he wins the heavyweight lottery and gets called in as an emergency opponent, who knows, he might get a shot at a major title even sooner. But this is unlikely. Still, I think he's very talented, but let's see him against the very best so we know where he truly stands in the sport. Martin Bakole is a name familiar to me, but if I'm being honest, I have never really sat down to watch one of his fights. So, that's exactly what I did first before breaking down what I see. At 6'6", he's a big guy, and despite being 1 inch shorter than his next foe, Yoka, he's still a big, heavy guy. Rangy and powerful, he can certainly pack a punch, and that's evident after knocking out 13 opponents in his 17 victories. He has the one loss, a TKO loss, to a very respectable and worthy adversary in Michael the Bounty Hunter back in 2018. He hurt his shoulder in that fight but battled on anyway, before the ref finally intervened in the 10th round when Bakole was under fire from a barrage of punches from Hunter. Bakole is a volume puncher and has impressive stamina for such a big dude. He mainly works behind a solid jab. He also tends to throw out pity-patter punches and looks deceptively slow and soft before whipping in punches with substance. However, boxers with speed and movement trouble Bakole, whom himself moves around the ring in a plodding and at times even clumsy manner, no disrespect. Bakole takes a bit of punishment from what I've seen, but he makes up for it with a strong chin. He mostly fights from the orthodox stance, but also exchanges every so often from southpaw. He's entertaining to watch in the sense that he gets in there and slugs it out with his opponents. It's his fight if he can draw someone in to trading punches. This is where he swings and puts together punches and bunches in a tireless manner. You'd think his gas tank is empty by looking at him, but like a big, oversized Congolese Energizer bunny, he just keeps punching. Originally from the Democratic Republic of the Congo, he calls Scotland home now, and one advantage Bakole has going into this bout with Yoka is that as a professional boxer, he has taken on boxers in their backyard on numerous occasions, and will do it here once again. If I'm wrong, I'm happy to lock myself into a room and listen to bagpipe jazz for 24 hours straight, but like I said, movement and speed are things Martin Bakole struggles with, and I think this, along with a better boxing ability, is what Yoka will use to get the W over Bakole. Yoka definitely has the ability to knock Bakole out, but Bakole is tough and durable, so I think it will be most likely a points victory for Yoka. Before we hear from the experts, a reminder that if you want to show your support, you can like, share and subscribe. You can help this channel grow by becoming a Patreon member, and don't forget to check out our online merch, links provided in the description section. Life is a fight outside the ring, and if you are struggling with depression, anxiety, substance abuse, low self-esteem, debt, sleepless nights and so much more, I can tell you that I have been there and I have some crazy stories to share, but more importantly, I turned my life around and my experiences might help you to do the same. You can find out in my book, How to Get Out of Life Traps. It's available on Amazon. Just follow the link below.